Okay, I think you can hear me now. So I'm very sorry for that inconvenience. So a bit of a technical issue there. I'm Sandie Stargazer. I'm the host of Psychic TV. And yes, it's true. You're never alone. We're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year to serve you with the best of advice. Our psychics are rigidly tested, so you can rest assured that you're getting the best advice possible. It's coming directly from spirit, and they're working with your personal guides and angels and their personal guides and angels. So let's get started straight away with some numbers. If you're in Australia, you can call 0207 101 99. If you're in the USA, you can call 1914 3737 280. If you're Canada, you can call 778 8071 26. And if you're calling internationally, call 61 4888 25177. Now we've got Joyce online tonight. Her number is 9163. And we've also got Lesley on tonight, and her number is 9116. So let's get Joyce on and have a chat with her and see what she's all about. And we'll get started with some readings. So here we go. Hello, Joyce.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yep. Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Pardon?
I'm good. Oh, tell me all about you. Tell me what you do.
All right. I'm a medium clairvoyant tarot reader. I do counselling and I do healing, hands-on healing, spiritual. And I'm in the middle of trying to put together a workshop to empower people to move forward with their life instead of staying stuck in places where they shouldn't be or staying in places where they shouldn't be. So,
yeah, I understand.
I'm trying to get a tarot deck printed at the moment.
Ooh, how exciting! That would be so good. And you're going to show it on the show. You're going to bring it on the show and let us all see it.
I will when they're printed. I'm in the middle of trying to work out how to print them, whether to go in and self-print them myself or I don't know. I don't know where to start with that one, but I'm investigating it.
Okay. And are you open to doing some mediumship questions tonight?
Yep, and even psychic, if if they want mediumship or just a reading, I'm happy to do both.
Great, fantastic. If you would like a reading with Joyce tonight after the show, you can call her on 9163, everyone. Remembering, if you would like a reading with tonight on the show, you need to like and share, and then put that in your question that you have liked and shared. What we're going to do just before we do a few readings, Joyce, we're going to actually bring Lesley on and have a bit of a chat with her also. So we'll bring her on. There we go.
Hi.
Lesley, how you going? How are you?
Good, how are you? Yeah, really well,
good,
thank you. I think
Tell
there's
me
a
all about
delay
you.
in the live because we seem to be doubling up here. There's definitely a delay.
Okay, let me see.
A lag in the live.
It might be my.
So it's a lot of static. There's a lot of static as well. So I'm going to mute myself when Grace is talking, or sorry, when Joyce is talking and when you're talking, so that whatever noise I make doesn't reflect back on you guys. So maybe if Grace Joyce can actually.
Yeah, let's mute Joyce and see if it works.
Because that's what happens. Yeah, that's heaps better.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Lesley. Can you tell us a little bit about you, what you do?
Yeah, I'm an international psychic medium. I don't use tarot cards. I wouldn't have a clue how to use tarot cards. Save my life. I relay direct messages from spirit straight through. I get all the clairs as well as the remote viewing as well. I'm a psychic medium. So psychic is past, present, and future. And medium, as we know, is talking to people's past loved ones. I have my own show on. We're live on my other two platforms at the moment as well. when I go live on my
Yeah,
show, Psychics
okay,
on
yeah.
Radio Angels and Air, I stream off 8 platforms. So tonight we're streaming off 2 of my platforms, including Psychic TV as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks for letting us know that. Hi, everyone on your other platforms, if they can hear me.
Yes, they can see you.
So, are you open to doing mediumship out on Psychic TV?
I do everything. Everything. It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever
Happy to
comes
do
up.
everything tonight.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
perfect.
anything.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So, everyone, if you would love to have a reading with Lesley tonight during the show, just like and share, and you can write the ID. You can call her after the show on 966. And once again, Joyce on 9163. So I think we'll get started with you, Lesley, and then we'll go back to Joyce.
Okay.
So let me see if I've got a liked and shared. Here we go. This is from Karen Bennett, liked and shared. Hi from New York. If guided, could I get a message from my husband, Brad, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Karen. Thank you. And just before we even your question even popped up, I just felt really sick in the stomach. I feel like I've had some form of like reflux coming up. Did your husband have something like that with his stomach? Because I don't feel comfortable at all. I feel like I'm running on empty all the time, and I also feel like I've got anxiety, like severe anxiety. And just going forward I get the number 16 with you, 1 and 67 in the month of July, and I'm also getting the number 12 around you. So I feel like that December was, even though that's Christmas, I don't like to relate anything when I get December. I don't like to relate that to Christmas. But I feel like December was a significant time for you, and this is the first 1 to 2 weeks of December. They're also giving number 9 as well. So you've got 16, 7 or July. You've got 12 December or 3 or March as well. And you've also got 9 around September as well. I do feel like that these are significant timelines, or birthdays, anniversaries, memorials as well. They also show me the white vehicle. And did your husband have like the shakes as well? Because I feel like he's shown me like the steering wheel of a white vehicle, but I'm also seeing the shakes. Did he also have the shakes as well with his hands? Because I feel like there was something not right with his nervous system. Because I feel very anxious when I'm even writing this. I can't even write properly, to be honest. And I'm also getting letter from authority. So whatever that meant, letter from authority. So was he in the military or anything like that? And or who's the person that's in the military around you? Because I feel like this looks like there's people at the door serving you something, and they look like they're all dressed up. I can't tell if it's police or military, because they look similar in, like, you can imagine what I'm seeing from the other side. But I just feel like that these people have given a letter or something like that, and I'll leave that there. Thank you.
Thank you, Lesley, and I hope that helps, Karen. I hope if you could give us some feedback on that, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm sure Lesley would love that. So let's go to the next question, and we're going to bring Joyce back into the conversation for this one. So let me just unmute you, Joyce. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, this one's from Carrie. Loved and shared. Lesley, please. Okay, I'm gonna let Joyce answer this. So guys, please don't select a reader. We're gonna get whoever we get. So Joyce, I hope you're well. Will I be offered a new position in my current workplace? Please and thank you. So yeah. Joyce, do you want to answer that, and then maybe Lesley can add to it?
Yeah, that's all right. Yes, I feel you will. I feel that you should stay where you are because you've got a good future there. They're quite impressed with you, and you bring a lot of peace to that place. It's like you have that calming effect on people. So it's a really good position for you to be in, and yes, you will go a fair way in that particular job that you're in. I wish you luck with it. Okay.
Did you want to add to that, Lesley?
Oh, sorry. What was
that?
What was her
That
name
one
again?
was for, her name was Carrie. I'll bring the
Carrie.
question up so you can see. There she is. Carrie Burgess. Will I be
Yes.
offered a new position in my current workplace?
Look, I feel like this is, look, I get the number 8, so the 8th month, which is August, which is coming up really soon, but I feel like this is just a stepping stone for another role later on. Okay. And this is not just with the same company. You're going to have a couple of opportunities. So I feel like there's 2 opportunities coming up around February, March next year as well. So February, March next year, keep your options open, because I feel like you're a creature of habit, and the habit is kind of it's restricting you. Okay, so from this point forward, it's like you're looking at, you should be looking at other avenues to make some more money, because I feel like you've got the ability. You just underestimate yourself. But yes, this job here won't be coming up before what do I get here, September, October. I don't feel like there's going to be much movement, and I'll leave that there. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so you can call Lesley on 9116 after the show, or Joyce on 9163. We'd love some feedback, so if you just put that into the box below, that would be great. Let's move on to this one. Okay, so Amanda liked and shared if you were drawn, please. So Joyce, could you do a general reading for Amanda? Okay. You're having to unmute this all the time.
I feel
Yeah,
that
go ahead, Joyce.
I feel that you've sort of you're coming into a peaceful stage, but I don't feel that your life's been that peaceful. Like, it's been a bit rough the last, I don't know, I'd say 12, maybe last 2 years, but it's starting to come together a bit and settle down. And yes, you will move forward, and there's not sure what you do now, but there's a different position coming. I don't think you'll stay where you're working now, and I feel that there's a different position coming up next year, and it'll be perfect for you. You'll absolutely love it, but just keep going the way you are. Next year's going to be a better year for you.
There you go, Amanda.
All right.
Thank you. And if you'd like to leave some feedback, I'm sure that would be fantastic. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Remember, everyone liking and shared, otherwise I can't put you through to one of the psychics for reading. Let's do this one. It's from Veronica, and it's actually for you, Lesley Way. So liked and shared. When will Lesley and I reconcile?
I think that's her partner. But they spell it the IE way, which is the boys' way. I spell it with the EY on the end. But can I just, before I start with Veronica, I just want to do a shout out to my 2 beautiful Chinese exchange students who just left this afternoon. She's watching me now. Chi and Du, hi. I can't wait to see you again in the future, girls. It was a pleasure having you. But over to Veronica now.
I think that's uncanny that it's both Lesley.
Pardon?
It's uncanny that you're both Lesley, but yeah.
Sorry, I didn't even, it's really static. I didn't understand.
It's uncanny that you're both Lesley.
Yeah, that's right. So Veronica, what do I get for you? Ty, I just feel like there's a lot of anxiety around you, and I feel like this is a miscommunication, and there's some form of look, I just heard deceitfulness, but I don't want to go with that, because I feel like this can actually be reconciled, but whether your path is ready for it or not, I don't feel like that's ready, because it's just, if there's no respect right now, it's not going to get any better in the future. And I'm hearing it. I always say this: an ex is an ex for a reason. So when you have a relationship and it goes pear-shaped, if you cannot reconcile that relationship, then it wasn't meant to be. And spirit will make everything more difficult each time, and it'll get more difficult and more difficult each time you're with the person or whatever the occasion is. and spirit will actually push you away from that person because it's not the right person that you should be with. So I feel like that you're kind of dodging a bullet, to be honest, Veronica. It's time for change for you. 555 is what I'm seeing as well. So definitely change. But if you could validate that, that would be amazing. Thank you.
So if we could give us some validation, Veronica, that would be great. Remembering you can call Australia 02-907-10199. USA, you can call 1914-3737-280. Canada, you call 1778-8071-426. And internationally, you can call 614-888-25177. Remembering after the show, you can call Joyce on 9163 and you can call Lesley on 9116. Let's move on to the next reading, which will be for Joyce. And this one is from Caroline Thomas. Like and share, please. Any messages from Spirit I'm needing to receive, please. So just before you start, I'll unmute you. There you go. There you go, Joyce. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I've actually got two, but I'll ask one that I've got a male, and I feel he was a mixture when he was here. He was he could be lively, but he could be quiet too. Like, I feel that he was very, he'd speak his mind, but he was also very kind and liked people, got on well with them. I don't know that it's like he's saying, you're going to be fine. This is what he's saying. He's saying you're going to be fine. He's not very talkative, this man, so he probably wasn't very talkative here. It's like pulling hen's teeth to get anything out of him. But I get a very warm feeling from him, like he was very affectionate. So this is just, that's what he keeps repeating. You're going to be fine. I hope you understand the message. That's it. That's all he's giving me.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Joyce. So I hope that helps, Carolyn. If you could give us some feedback, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm sure Joyce would definitely love that. Let's move on very quickly to the next reading. Before we do that, though, I've got some feedback. The feedback is from Karen Bennett. Thank you, Lesley. Medical was on the spot. Not sure if Australia military police, and we'll dig into the numbers. Also been looking at white cars. So be back there for you. Let's move on to a reading for you. Remembering everybody, you need to like and share. Otherwise, we cannot put you through for a reading.
The police will be at the door. The police will be at the door. Two military or police style people, authority will be at the door. For Karen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there you go, Karen. The police will be at the door for you there. And I've got a bit of feedback here for Joyce. I'm just waiting for some readings to come through. So thank you, Joyce. Spot on. 2 years of difficult times. I'm so glad to hear it. We'll still love the message. Ari, a perfect job for me next year. Thank you very much. So this one is for you, Lesley. It's from Colleen Deegan, and she's liked and shared. Would love a message from Spirit, please, and thank you.
Colleen Deegan's always on my shows as well. Hang on a second. Right, I'm just writing a name down. So what I get for you, Colleen, is I get the number 11 in November, and number 2 or February. So I do feel like that February this year was quite significant for you. And they're saying drama, trauma, drama, trauma. So I don't know what occurred there yet. If I had more time, I'd work it out. But I'm also getting number 16 again for you, and July. So July 7 or 16. So I do feel like that this month has been a really trying time. They're actually saying fatigue, exhaustion, and interruptions. I don't know why I'm getting interruptions yet, but it just seems bizarre because it's part of the chaos that's going on. I'm also seeing there's new beginnings for you as well. And that's coming up, and it's going to be around September for you. So look out for the new beginnings, because lots of things are going to shift gears between August and September. Okay, so we're right at the end of July. So August is going to be like the first 2 weeks shifting gears and going into September. But as soon as you get out of the first 2 weeks, into the 3rd and 4th week of August, things are going to come down. So it's going to be like this big roller coaster coming up and going down. But to change something that's horribly broken, it's like you break a porcelain cup, and how do you put the porcelain cup back together without it leaking? It's just always going to have that leak. It's always going to have those cracks. It's always going to have that the issues with the with sealing it, putting it back together. I feel like the damage is already done. That's what I feel. I don't feel like this is going to change. The trust has been broken. The bridge has been broken. Like they just showed me a bridge and it's all cracked. Okay, but you can jump over that and you can get ahead. But I don't feel like that this is going to be easy for you, and it hasn't been easy for you. But coming up in the future, things are going to shift gears anyway. It's time for change as well for you. So I'll leave it there. But if you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. And you can call Lesley after the show if you'd like to have a more in-depth reading with her on 9116. And yeah, leave some feedback. I'm sure she'd really appreciate that. So this next one is for Joyce, and it's from Regan White. And it's like to share, hello, Joyce and Lesley. May I have these shows, guys, I really just pick whoever. So I'm very sorry. I'll let Lesley answer this question, Joyce, because this person's requested. But if you could just go with whoever gives you the reading, I believe that, it's a bit more organic that way. So will Adrian be with me after Wednesday?
Will Aiden be happy with me after Wednesday?
Yeah.
Far. Okay. Right. Let me ask Spirit. What do we get here? So, well, for a start, I was a bit sidetracked because on my right side of my liver into my back, where the kidney is and the liver is, I had pain there. So I don't know what's going on around you, Regan, or who's that around you. I feel like this was like a grandfather figure or a father figure kind of person, because I'm just getting that pain. I just want to get rid of that pain straight away. So whoever that is, and this took his breath away. So the pain, whatever was going on, I feel like it might have been a cancer of the liver or psoriasis of the liver. It's taking my breath away because I feel like I've got to quickly talk about it to get rid of it. But going back to Aiden, really be happy after Wednesday. I do see smiles on the face. So Spirit will show me things in themes. So when I see the smiles on the face, I know that the person's going to be happy. So that's what I saw. I just saw Wednesday / smiles on the face. Has this man got dark brown hair or chocolate color hair, short? They also show me another male too that's got like a bit of a fro, but a shorter fro, like, so long, shorter fro as well. He's a bit taller than you as well. And does he wear black shoes to work, like black polished shoes to work? Because I don't know why they're showing me back. What's the meaning for the black polished shoes? What is it? What are they trying to tell me there? Because it just seems bizarre for this male. Was this the father figure that wore that as well? Because I can't see the younger guy wearing it, because I'm getting a crossover. I actually feel like this might be Aiden's past loved one, and that he's coming through to say everything's going to be okay, because he's just showing me the big white wings coming around to Aiden. So whatever's going on with Aiden, definitely white wings for him coming up in the future. So I feel like things have got to his mind, but over time it's going to definitely settle down, and I'll leave that there. Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, you can call Lesley after the show, guys, and have an in-depth reading with her. She's an amazing psychic. 9116. And you can call in Australia 02 907 10199. In the USA, you can call 1914 373 7280. In Canada, you can call 1778 8071 426. And internationally, you can call 614 177. So let's move on to a question for Joyce. Okay. I think we've got Jennifer. So liked and shared, we'd love you from Spirit. Thank you.
I've got a lady here. I wouldn't say she was tall, but she wasn't short either, sort of in between, and she has dark hair. I get a mother feeling with her, but I'm not sure if it's mother. It might have been like I don't feel it's your mother, but I feel it was a mother. She was like a mother to you. This lady was lovely, gentle. She'd speak her mind, but she'd think before she did it, and very well liked, but didn't realise how much people liked her. I feel that she was a bit insecure in herself, but she's sending a message to you saying she's very proud of you. You're doing very well. Keep going, and there's something not now, down the track about 9 to 12 months away, and you'll decide. No, she's saying you don't like studying, but she said you'll be doing studying and you'll love it. Do it, because it'll be to your advantage for the position that you get. And it's a very different one to what you do now. She's sending you a lot of love, loves you so much. I can't explain how much, but she's so happy to be here tonight to be able to talk to you. And sending you a big hug. So enjoy that hug. She's really a lovely person. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy. And you can call Joyce after the time 9163. I've got some validation here. I don't know what makes sense of this, Lesley, but it says Lesley is not a male, it is a female, and is actually my niece who I've not seen for 20 years.
All right.
Did you want to add to that?
What is not usually they spell the L-I-E on the end is male. That's why I said that, because mine is E-Y for female. It is a female.
Yeah, because I'm Sandie and I spelled an I-E too.
No, I don't get. Yeah. I don't like doing missing persons. I was going to do that many years ago, and I was told not to because it's too traumatizing. No, seriously, I was told not to by a very, very renowned psychic.
Yeah,
I've done a couple.
It's a difficult.
It's not that it's difficult. It's traumatizing for us as well, you know. So.
I've got a question here for you, Lesley. It's from Kathy. She's liked and shared. It says, please, can I have my granddaughter with us at the moment? What has her future hold? Does she have a guardian around her? Thank you.
So I believe that everybody has a guardian around them. Everybody has spirit angels and spirits, and you know, we've got the parking angels. You only have to just, you know, test them and ask them to find you a parking spot. The parking angels, it's perfect. And you know, you tell them you're going to go to the shops, get me a parking spot outside the front so that your hair doesn't get wet in the rain or something, and they will have a spot waiting for you when you get there. That's the perfect way of checking in to see if they're listening to you. You don't even have to say it out loud, and they're always there. What was the rest of the question? Sorry, I was talking.
So I'll just bring it up so you can see it again. She says, will she have a granddaughter with her, and does she have a good future?
100%. Look, everybody's future is what they make of it. You know, it's like people expect other people to make them happy. You can't make everybody happy, and it's up to the individual to make themselves happy. So this is your ball in your court there, lovey. And going forward, I don't see like you're going to have any hiccups because you're a strong personality. You like to get ahead. And even though you're young, I feel like that this is the right time for change for you and going in different directions. So you're going to go to the left sometimes, to the right sometimes, but you will always be on track. So manifest exactly what you want. And I highly recommend to go and jump over to YouTube, go and watch The Secret full movie, because that's going to change your life like it did for me. It's all about the laws of attraction and manifesting exactly what you want. And I wish that I had somebody to tell me that when I was young and I was a little whippersnipper at the time, you know, and then I wish I could have known about that movie many, many moons ago. And I found out about 5 years ago.
Yeah, the power of manifestation is definitely very powerful to work with, isn't it?
It's pure energy from you to spirit. It's just amazing, you know, and it works.
Yeah. The ability to be able to speak outwards and call things into being just based on our vibration is amazing. We're very powerful as beings. We definitely have the ability to create. I've got one here for you, Joyce. It's from Richard Bell. So I'll just unmute you. And it's just liked and shared. Can I please get a general read?
I feel that your life's on track. I feel that you're doing well. You're moving forward. I'm not saying life's been easy for you, but you're moving forward now, and you're in a good space. And the good part about it is you're starting to like yourself. So that's a big plus, because when you start to like yourself, you move forward and you attract the right people, not the wrong ones. Your energy, I just feel it's very, very caring. It's a lovely caring energy. And, you know, when you have that, you've got to be careful with people because they'll take advantage of you. But I think you've learnt that one. Mightn't have been easy to learn that one, but I think you have. So you're in a good space. I feel that you're in a position of where you either you're in charge of people or you deal with a lot of people. But just keep going with that, because you're the right person for that position. Good luck with it all.
Good luck, Richard. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading with Joyce, you can call her on 9163 after the show. We've just got a thank you coming through from Holly Martin, and she says, thank you so much. And we'll move down to the next one for you, Lesley. It's liked and shared from Penny Lane. Any guidance on different ways to cleanse the house, property, to be an uplifting and calm environment, and nice people coming to visit and spirit visit us. So just some good old advice.
Well, you know, a lot of people talk about, you know, ghost removers and charge a lot of money. This is why I go live, because it burrs me up big time. There's a lot of fakes out there. There's a lot of people telling you rubbish, and this is why I've done nearly 450 live shows, because I got sick of all this BS. But don't go and pay money to have ghosts removed out of your property. And if you think that you've got something bad in your property or whatever, all you have to do is talk out loud or in your head and tell them to go away, leave you alone. You're not welcome here. See you later. And if they don't go, just keep repeating that and they will go. You don't have to go and ask for, you know, what do they call it, ghost whisperers and whatever else. I know another psychic that charges $500 over the phone for about 5 minutes of rubbish. So this just kills me. But if you can always tell when there's something negative in the property, and that is when the personalities in the home starts to change and communication breaks down. That's the first sign for me. That's from my experience. I don't know what other psychics say. Another sign for me as well is when spirit shows me the rooms are quite dark. So the room will be dark. The room will be dark, and I just pressed on the light here. The room will be dark, and it'll have, like for me, spirit will show me a theme, which is the same theme for every negative spirit that's in the house or whatever room it's in, and it'll be the room will be kind of a colder room, a very cold room. It might even have mold in it, as well as it'll be very unfriendly. So you don't want to go in that room. So your energy in your home or other people's energy from the home will not want to go into that room. That's how I know. And that's how spirit shows me. On my page, I've got one pinned at the top where I did that for a lady over in the States, and she had a 6-bedroom home, but 2 of her twin daughters were actually sharing the rooms down the end of the corridor of the home, a big home. And sure as ever, I could see that energy was in both the rooms. This bad negative energy was in both rooms. And I told her, does your daughters wake up at night all the time, twin daughters? And she said, yes. And then it was just this flowing on effect that I could see what was happening. And it was spirit just annoying them when they were trying to have their sleep. They didn't want to stay in their rooms. They were never in their rooms. They didn't want to sleep in their rooms. And she'd only just bought the house, I think it was 6 or 7 weeks before. So she'd adopted this negative spirit or whatever that was left over in the home from maybe the previous family or something that's always been there. Who knows? But, sometimes it's like a lost soul, I call it, and you've got to put them to rest and put them at peace, and you just let them go. You just tell them to go. And people think that ghosts are pets or something. I don't know. They want to have a ghost in the home, but the ghost is not a pet. It starts to cause havoc later on. That's how I see it. That's how I've done that many readings. That's how I've seen them all. I've never seen them become your best friend and have a coffee with you. They don't do that. They actually don't like you being there. They're good pretenders, but they don't like you being there. You need to get them out of the home, because otherwise they cause havoc, and then you don't know what's going on. Your relationships break down. People, go to drugs. People do this. I've seen a lot of that stuff. So get it out of your home. That's what I say. Just and then protect yourself. Put white light, beautiful white light over yourself. You can also, when you go into the shower, just let the water run over you and let all that white negative energy just flow down to the drain. If you can't just automatically put a white light around yourself, it's like an aura. You can see my aura tonight, like it's all white around. So, it's not just from the light. I have the same thing upstairs when I go upstairs, a different room. So it's just a matter of just protecting yourself and just get it out of your home. You don't need it there. They're not pets. Simple. It's not pets. Dogs and cats and birds are pets. Thank you.
It's so true. It's so true. All right, let's move on to this question. And if you could give us some feedback, that would be fantastic. That would be really good, guys. Remembering to like and share if you'd like a reading. We've still got about 20 minutes to go, so let's punch on through with some really good readings from amazing psychics. This one's for you, Joyce. It's from Rose. Liked and shared, can you see me finding a new location for my business this year?
Yeah, the first thing that I got while I was reading that was that, you'll relocate. I'm getting it's near I'm seeing the beach and the sea, so it has to be down near the beach. That location will be perfect for you for what you do. Maybe you mightn't think so at first, but it will work very well there. It's a bit odd to what businesses are there, but for some reason it's the right place for you, and it's going to work really well for you. You'll enjoy the change too. You might have to travel a bit at first when you first go down there, but after that you'll settle in. I think you'll be there for quite a while, and that business will thrive there. I'm not saying it's not now. I don't feel it's too bad, but it'll be much better when you go down there. And for you too as well, the change will be great.
Wow.
Wow.
Good luck with that
That
one.
sounds so good. That sounds so good. Give us some feedback on that because that sounds so exciting. Thank you, Joyce. And you can call Joyce after the show and have an in-depth reading with her on 9163. How long will you be staying on for, Joyce, after the show?
I'll be on till 10 o'clock.
Till 10 o'clock. All right, perfect. What about you, Lesley?
Oh, I can go till later. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Okay.
There was
Right.
a
I've
huge
got a reading.
There was a huge validation from Colleen Deegan there. Did you see that one?
Colleen Deegan, let me just see. Let me just go up and see if I find it. Colleen Deegan.
It was massive.
Slightly.
Maybe you can post it up again, Colleen.
Yeah, post it again. Oh, there we go. Lesley is so right. The secret made me change my whole perspective. What's that one?
It was before that one. It was a really, really big one before that one.
This one, Regan White. Thank you, Lesley. Aiden and I had finished recently passed away and he was distraught. Aiden wearing polished boots and yes, he has dark hair. I can't remember if his friend has a fro kind of thing. But I asked him that one or this one, validation.
Yeah, this one.
Thank you, Lesley. I really appreciate your kind words. July has been traumatic and you are on the spot or you're spot on. As a regular on your show, all my past things have also been spot on. Also, the dates you just remembered coincided with what's been happening. I've been in surgery. She has surgery coming up in September. Yeah, great. So yeah, everything's very accurate. Yeah, our readers are accurate, guys. They are trained at what they do. They're tested before they come on Psychic TV. They have to do cold reads and they have to get the facts. They can't do that. They can't work for Psychic TV. That's the way it goes. So yeah, so just know that they're doing everything. And now you can call, if you call right now, you can call Miss Psychic D. Let me bring these numbers up. You can call Miss Psychic D on 9140, Amazing Grace on 888, Benjamin on 966, Jeffrey on 9117, Jenny on 9128, Judith Sky on 9125, and Natalie on 9810. I'll just read those numbers out again. You can call Miss Psych D on 9140, Amazing Grace on 9888, Benjamin on 9166, Jeffrey on 9117, Jamie on 9128, and Judith Sky on 9125. And last but not least, Natalie on 9810. So let's move on to try to get out a few more readings. Let's do this. This one's from Robert. Liked and shared. Would appreciate any insight into the remainder of the year for me. I've had some tough times recently.
Who's this one for?
Lesley. I think this is for you, Lesley. Yeah.
Robert. Robert, I get 11 and November for you, and I do feel like that after November and going into January, February next year, it's just going to be a lot more peaceful. I don't feel like that you've had the peace that you actually expected to have so far from this year forward. I feel like that, January, New Year's resolution, as we call it, that things have shifted gears so quickly that you couldn't catch your breath, okay? But are you looking at, actually, I've just got pain in my heart. Have you had issues with the heart or what do they call it, heartburn? Because I'm feeling, I felt this before, and I actually wrote it down before. So the heart or heat as well. And I thought, no, it can't be. Then I've also got the number 21, 3 and March, and also 32, 5 or May. So I don't know why they're saying 32. Is that the number of a property, or what is number 32 to you? Unless they're telling me to add that together. 3 and 2 is 5 in the month of May. So May, March, and November are really good times for you. I feel like the March and the May is got some birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. There's something special coming up around November, after November into December. So even though it's Christmas, I don't like to relate anything to Christmas. So November into December, lots of good stuff coming up for you. But next year, you're going to hit the ground running from January, at the end of January into February. So look forward to that. And are you thinking, because you're a thinker, are you thinking of business, or you've got some idea in your head that you haven't put to fruition yet? Because I feel like this is going to pay off, but you're too scared. You don't like taking risks. This is going to pay off. This is going to be good for you. But you're kind of worried about money. They show me the money going in and pulling back, like you're pulling the money back. But this is going to be good for you. You just have to get all your ducks in a row. So make sure this time right now is the planning time for all the ducks in a row for next year, because you're going to hit the ground running on January into February. So give yourself time to breathe, because you're going to need it. Who's the person that also has saliva, the beard, like the little goatee beard, and not the goatee, mustachey? And then who's the person that has saliva or like drool? I feel like this is an elderly male. It could have even passed, or they've been like that for a while, like a stroke or something, where they've got the drool coming down, and they can't swallow properly. Might be dementia or the stroke. But I'll leave that there. But I do feel the anxiety with you as well. So big, deep breaths, cool, calm down. Thank you.
Thank you. And you can have an in-depth reading with Lesley after the show. So leave some feedback, because I'm sure she'd really greatly appreciate that. Let's move on to a reading for you, Joyce. This one's from Lindy. Hello, like Jed, can you please tell me about my future job prospects? When will this change? When this change may occur? Thank you. It's a bit of a timing.
Your future prospects are all right, but I don't think the changes are going to come through until about May next year. I don't know. It's going to take that long for the changes to occur. It's like you might even change your job. I don't think you'll stay in the one you're in for very long, but don't leave until you get another one, because nothing's going to change for you until May next year. So you better just stay where you are. But when this opportunity comes up, take it. You'll be a bit in two minds about whether you take it or not, but take it, because you'll really enjoy it. It's like you've waited for this position for a very long time. So just bide your time, like until about May next year. It might be a bit earlier, but I don't think it'll be much earlier than May. But it's perfect for you. There'll be a lot of learning in it. It'll be a challenge, but you'll master it. I know you'll go through times when you think, I'm not going to make this. I'm going to lose this job. No, you won't. You'll master it and you'll do very well. Enjoy the position when it comes up. In the meantime, just mark time and do the best you can until about May next year.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And if you'd like a more reading with Joyce after the show. Yeah. So what was that, Joyce?
Pardon?
What was that?
I just said I wished her luck with it.
Yeah, good luck with that. And if you would like a more in-depth reading. Yeah. The thing is that if you would like an in-depth reading with one of the girls, you can call after the show. We've got 10 minutes to go. So just before we move on, I would like to find out a little about what you girls have coming up, if you've got any events coming up, if you're going to be at any festivals, if you work from a shop or an office, or what's going on for you coming up. Do you have anything you'd like to promote?
I just have my radio shows, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, every Sunday night on Radio SWA 99.9 FM, and that's from 8 till 10. And then on Monday nights, I have a Radio Alive 90.5 FM, and that's from 8 till 10 as well. So I'm live on 2 radio stations 2 nights a week, same time, 8 till 10, both nights. And then I do my private readings. So I don't have any events coming up at the moment, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you're available for in-person readings as well as psychic TV, phone readings.
But beg your pardon, what's that?
Are you available for just psychic TV, or do you do in-person readings for those that are local to where you are?
Well, I don't do any in person. I don't have time for that. I do everything recorded online, and then I provide them with a recording. So I just do everything online. I mean, we don't even have to see them. We're doing readings like without even seeing a person. You know, we don't see them.
Yeah.
So we just. I look at my iPad all the time, and I just see the, you know, like the the name and the you just see the name and the question. That's all we get to see. So, you know, we're experienced enough to not have to do it in person anymore. Plus, I don't have the time. If I wasted all my time driving and traveling now, I wouldn't get through my week. It's impossible. Too busy.
Yeah. Busy schedule. What about Joyce? What are you doing? How's your work? What does it look like at the moment?
I'm not doing very much. I'm setting up a mediumship night, and I'm doing a workshop on psychic development, but my main focus is the Sydney mind, body, and spirit. That's where I'm going to launch some stuff. On encouraging people to do, and I'm going to do a speech which will be, I'll probably be very vulnerable, but I'm ready to do it because if it helps somebody else, even just 2 people, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Fantastic.
Joyce. That's probably the best. That's probably the best comment I've heard from another psychic for a long time. It's just as long as you're helping someone else and not ripping them off. You know, I do all my radio shows for free. I pay for my radio station. You know.
Yeah, it's, as a light worker, there's a lot.
Rip anyone off, but I'm just.
Yeah, it's actually the way I look at it is it's more of a blessing to be serving than to be served. But
100%, Sandie.
Yeah. I have a Google. I have a Google business page, Joyce Lohman, Transformational Psychic Healer. If you want to go in and have a look at that, I have my clients that have given me all 5 stars, so I'm very lucky and very appreciative of it too.
Very good.
Yeah. And also, you can go to www.psychtvinternational.com, and if you go to that website, you can check out all of our psychics and read about all of them and see who's going to resonate with your energy and what you need, because all of them work differently. It's just like a thumbprint. Every single one of us has different abilities, different skills that we work with in different combinations. We're clairvoyant, clairsentient, claircognient, clair whatever. Some of us have tools that we work with, others don't use tools. So some of us are more pagan in our approach, others are more metaphysical. So it just depends on what it is that you're looking for. And there's always going to be someone online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to be able to answer your questions. So we're here for you when you really need us. So let's just move on to, we've got a minute, so I've got enough time for a few more questions. I'll do this one for you, Lesley. This is from Margaret. Liked and shared anything from Spirit for me today. Thanks in advance.
Hi, Margaret. She's been on my shows as well. I get the number 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. I also get 13, so 4 and April. So I do feel like April into May this year was quite a significant time for you. Coming up, I'm getting October as well. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around October. You've got a busy end of year. Are you thinking of doing something that's not what in your normal day path? Like it looks like I don't want to say just travel or study, but they just showed me two separate things, but then it just split apart. So I don't know what's happening there. It's like I think you've tried this before, but then you've given up. So don't give up, because I feel like that this is going to make a big change in your life. Whatever it is in your mind that you're thinking of giving up, don't give up. And I'm also getting number 11 around you. So definitely November, it's definitely time for change for you. Do you have issues with your right foot as well? Like either right ankle or right foot where what do they call it? Bunions or something? Because I'm getting, they're showing me the feet, but they're showing me like a bit of a wobble, like a walk. Who's that around you? If that's not you, because I'm seeing like a bit of a wobble, and the foot looks like it's got a bunion on the right foot on that knuckle. So there's definitely something not right with the feet here. And do you have issues with shoes as well? Or who's that? Was that your mum, or was that you or grandmother? Because they're saying to me, you all look the same. Is that correct? But I feel like that things are going to shift gears for you as well. Definitely changing direction for you, okay? And look forward to it. It's going to be amazing. And I'm also seeing someone in hospital. Who's in hospital, or male figure that's been in hospital, and they also got the tubes down his nose, also had issues with the throat here. Did he have indigestion or something where he was bringing up and like very uncomfortable in the chest, I feel? And like he couldn't breathe properly. Like I'm actually studying my words, because I don't think he realized how serious his condition was until he actually had to go to hospital, ambulance to hospital. And I'll leave that there. But if that's not you, it's going to be someone around here in this same group chat, because I seen it straight away.
Thank you. Thanks, Lesley. All right, so you can call Australia on 02 907 10199, USA on 194 3737 280, Canada on 1778 8071 426, and internationally it's 14888 25177. You can call our psychics, Miss Psychic D, on 9140, Amazing Grace on 9888, Benjamin on 9166, Jeffrey on 917, Jamie on 9128, Judith Sky on 9125, Natal on 9810. I will also be logged on after the show. My ID is 9141. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been an awesome night. We've had so much fun. If you're up on the mid-north coast, come and visit me at Lucinda's Healing Cottage. So sending a shout to Lucinda. She's my best friend, and we get up to lots of witchy poo mad in her shop. So yeah, we have a great time together. So just sending a shout out to her. And thank you so much. We're here for you. If you need our advice on anything, great or small, please don't hesitate to give us a call. And would you have any last words, ladies?
Just be happy, enjoy yourself. Life's too short. It's not a rehearsal. It's definitely not a rehearsal.
That's true.
No,
true. What about you, Joyce?
Live life like it's
Live life. Yeah, live life. Yeah. Have a good night. Thank you so much.
Good night. Bye-bye. See you later.
Good night.
Bye.